Ed Klein wrote a book about the Obama administration. He's the New York Times Magazine editor-in-chief. And I smelled something fishy in this guy right off the bat. Now, he had some Reverend Wright revelations. Reverend Wright claims that he was offered basically $150,000 not to talk anymore by the Obama administration or the Obama campaign in 2008. There's something a little off about that, but they have Reverend Wright on tape talking about it. I don't know that I would have trusted Reverend Wright's version of that story, but I probably would have ran it too. So, okay, but then he had some talk about how Bill Clinton was significantly insulting President Obama behind the scenes. Mm-hmm. And I was like, it doesn't ring right. You know, I'm no one to protect Obama. God knows that. And if I thought that it made sense, I'd run with it in a second, right? Mm-hmm. Like, there's something off with this guy. Well, he's basically confirmed it in a strange way, for me at least. He went on Kill Meat and Friends here, and he's going to talk about Hillary Clinton and her chances in 2016. And listen to what he says.
At this very moment that we're speaking right now, Brian, they are already thinking seriously about running in 2016.
She'll be 69, won't she?
She'll be 69 years old, and as you know, and I don't want to sound anti-feminist here, but she's not looking good these days. She's looking overweight, and she's looking very tired.
It looks like she's not trying, to be honest.
Yes, it does look that way. I think she's going to take some time off, get back into shape, and if her health holds out, and that's a big if, of course, if her health holds out, there's no question in my mind, she and Bill, two for the price of one, will run in 2016.
Look, I hate that for two different reasons. One, keep it real. He just called Hillary Clinton fat and old, okay? And he says, well, I don't want to sound anti-feminist. What? Too late. Okay. And then number two, it's like the insider BS in Washington. Like, oh, I know they're gonna run 2 for 1, and they're doing this, and you're doing that, and everybody's got different conspiracy theories about how politics works, and it's just nonsense. Oh, but like if she's getting into shape, that means she's gonna run. If she doesn't get into shape, that means she's not gonna run. Oh, shut up already, right? And look, on the anti-feminist thing, I'm a little torn because on Huckabee they called him fat, and they said that might be one of the reasons he's not gonna run. That turned out to be somewhat true, right? So is it fair to say Hillary Clinton is fat and then that's an issue? Anna, go.
Hillary Clinton her weight is not something that stood out to me, right? And look, men get it too in politics, so I don't want to pretend like this is just something that women deal with in politics. But to be honest with you, there's much more of an emphasis on the way she looks than whether or not she would be an effective president, right? And that's the part of it that really bothers me. Like, Chris Christie gets a lot of crap about his weight, but people also focus on his policy ideas, what they like about it, what they don't like about it. His weight is just something that people poke fun at him for. But I feel like with Hillary Clinton, there's been a lot of emphasis on the fact that she's a woman and the fact and what she looks like, and I don't like that.
Right. Well, look, that's what my problem with Ed Klein is, right? He's going with all the insider BS. Like, it's not like, should she run because of substantive policy things? It's not that nobody talks about Hillary Clinton's substance. A lot of people do. She's Secretary of State. There's a lot of discussion about, her views on back in the day in Libya, now Syria, et cetera, et cetera. It's just this Washington pundit crowd like Ed Klein are like, oh, yeah, okay, well, if she's going to run in 2016 based nothing on policy, but whether she's fat or not fat. And you're right, they do it to Chris Christie. As I said, they do it to Huckabee.
They did it, let's be fair.
They love this BS because they hate talking about policy, because if they talked about policy, they'd have to actually tell the American people what's going on. Instead, they focus on these trivialities and this nonsense.
To be fair, John McCain, when he was running for president, was 72, 73, and he got a lot of criticism for that as well. People were saying that's a little too old to run for president. It's not a good idea, especially when your running mate is a moron. I
think that was the key part.
Yeah, definitely. So I can understand people being concerned about someone's age when it comes to running for president, but Hillary Clinton has been criticized way too much because of the fact that she's a woman. She can't win, right? Remember when she was running for president, if she was too strong or aggressive on something, she's shrill. Like she's a bitch, right? Like people don't like her. She's not a likable person. But then if she's too soft, oh, she's just a soft woman. She can't lead a nation. She can't win. She can't win. That's the part of it that's frustrating.